We go, game number 2. This time we've got the Land Boys versus Sacred Sank. Sacred Sank, yay, y'all! We love these guys, they're so sexy.
So the tip is in. Sacred's supposed to be very competitive.
Pretty much.
They did really well in the qualifiers.
Yeah, and that's the biggest step right there. Is they got to make sure they're in position when they need to be. I watched none of their preliminary games, so I was kind of out of town, so I didn't get a chance to watch them live. And they did private lobbies,
right?
So I couldn't go back and look at them later.
Yeah,
jerks.
But we'll see what they go ahead and pick. Definitely more standard bands coming out in the first round here. We saw some very specific bands last game. These are more general. The Wisp, pretty strong.
What?
The Brew, pretty strong.
No Blink Brew? No Pandas going everywhere?
Panda was totally ignored last draft. I mean, some teams just seem to ignore him. Like, he's very strong.
Well, it's really based upon your playstyle, I think. Tidehunter, if he's not picked, he's banned, man. I'm actually a little surprised about the IO ban. Mm-hmm. You know, I haven't seen a lot of Wisp play in the last couple of months, really.
And at this skill level, Wisp not as common. So maybe Land Boys know. Sacrosanct likes to run their Wisp, perhaps. But we see the Invoker first.
They sneaked the Invoker in. So
not a very common first pick right now. Definitely just a flashy hero though. They're gonna show off for this game.
Well, I mean, it could be a support Invoker though.
Don't forget the support Invoker, everybody. That can happen anytime, any day now. I'm waiting for that one. I think support Morphling is more likely than support Invoker.
Actually, I've seen they do have support Morphling.
It's good. It's actually decent. Support Invoker, he needs levels too bad. I mean, unless you could have him start with a Midas.
All he's doing.
If he started with a Midas, he could jungle.
All he's doing is Sunstrikes, man.
Yeah.
Sitting
in base. He never leaves base.
Well, no, the problem is when you first pick Invoker, you're almost putting him as a non-core because he can be counterpicked so hard.
So he's kind of on the back burner now. Whatever they pick around him has to deal with this draft coming out from Land Boys, which starts with an Elder Titan. Actually, kind of fallen off over the past few weeks, I would say. He was first pick, first ban material about a month ago.
And I'm not saying he doesn't have the first ban, first pick potential.
But it's not clear why they would first ban or pick him right now. So maybe they have a plan.
They should have a strat laid around it. You're probably going to see something that helps set up his ult. And just his auras alone do so much good.
He's a kind of an insurance policy in some ways against high armor heroes. So if you know you're going to want to...
And then following it up with a Vengeful Spirit with her auras.
Yeah, this could be an aura stack.
I'm expecting... They're going to probably go into some nice DPS heroes here right behind it. Oh, Faceless Void backing that one up, so it's like, oh, you want to do DPS? Not a problem. They're glass cannons. Faceless Void loves those.
He does. He was going to eat that Venge alive and then, have that aura on him. The 2 cores probably coming out from Sacrosanct here. Who knows whether Elder Titan's a support or an offlane.
For the Land Boys?
Could be a support, I would guess. There's no way to tell, but...
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to grab some greedy cores after they see this Void and Invoker. Those are 2 heroes who thrive off of farm and Midases and levels. So,
and you see, Sacrosanct realizes real quick, we want to make sure that they pick Glass Cannon, so they get rid of the Bristleback.
Right.
They don't want any tanky heroes left.
Heroes that can ruin them, surviving the Chronosphere.
Yeah.
And Syrath really good with Faceless Void, so that's a very clear ban targeted at the combo.
And they're not going to allow any
minus armor.
No, any graves.
Yeah,
no shallow graving anybody to get them out of it.
Right. So they're specifically targeting their bans here.
But Witch Doctor making sure they don't have a second follow-up inside the Void.
All 4 of those second-round bans are kind of targeted around the Void, I would say. For each team trying to Sacrosanct ban heroes that are good against Void, and Land Boys
banning anything that helps. Him. Yeah. So it's a pretty nice ban pick all the way around there. I like their choices, but now the problem is where are they going to go from here?
I'm still waiting to see Land Boys' strategy with these picks. Sacrosanct is kind of playing their hand pretty early.
Ooh.
The puck.
Yay! No escape. So a Dream Coil followed up with a Stomp, followed up with an ult of the Earth Split.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm going to call the Drow before they pick it. I'm expecting a Drow here. It stacks really great with the Venge.
Yes.
And with the Natural Order coming out of Elder Titan there.
Now,
and Puck loves that extra damage.
Disruptor's not a bad choice of helping the static field does a great job of kind of just chasing them all out.
Right.
And then glimpse, if anyone tries to get away, glimpse them back into the void so he can Chronosphere and pick them off.
He is the best hero against Puck. I don't know if you guys have been watching Starladder, but in Starladder, all of the hype has been around the Disruptor shutting down Puck there. I don't know. It's definitely been very popular to pick Disruptor, especially in this first second round. He's been seeing a rise in popularity right now.
I think Disruptor's a very underused support. He has a lot of potential, and like every support, he's kind of role specific. You got to shoot somebody you want to shut down, and man, it's like a Bane. They just shut people down.
The players who favor him seem to really pick him only in those niche situations. But we haven't really seen any era in history where like Disruptor's been a first ban, first pick, just globally. He's not really a Venge level support. It never has been. But maybe we'll start to see more and more Disruptors because he will be very effective here against that Puck.
Yeah, and that's the biggest key right there is making sure that he's in position to cover all that.
As a side note, I'm sure you guys can hear around us, we got casting like 3 different games going on nearby, so apologize for the loudness. If you hear anybody shouting, that's our league competitors. We'll just try to shout over them because clearly we're playing the better game here.
We're always trying to make sure we bleed into their game so they can learn about all the heroes and champions, because nobody knows what those are.
And all the mechanics they're missing out on.
But of course, the poor StarCraft guys are in between us, so they get to hear about it on both sides.
They're going to be miserable.
Hey, that's okay. We just spawned out of the sides, both sides. All right, we get a Phoenix.
Wow, that was another.
We get a Phoenix.
Another volley of picks there. The Phantom Assassin comes out, very physical-based damage-dealing hero, and obviously the Phoenix just poops on people who need attack speed. So
what's really funny is we're gonna have Phantom Assassin versus Faceless Void, seeing whose evasion works better.
Right, it's gonna be like
they're gonna be swinging at each other all day long.
They'll never hit each other.
I've actually seen some games where that's happened. They stand there and it's
reserve time.
Oh yeah, I just time walk.
So are we looking at a support Phoenix or an off lane? It's hard to tell here.
Could even be a mid.
Right, mid, especially if that PA is mid. Phoenix versus PA mid would be a very favorable matchup for the Phoenix. The Fire Spirits are so dirty against physical attackers. You just can't. It's like being untouchable from.
And what's really nice is if Phoenix does get the Ags in it, if there is someone doing a lot of huge damage, he can Supernova and save somebody.
It's so good if you get the Ags on Phoenix with Invoker. That's one of the better heroes because you can just drop 10 more spells.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing that people don't like to put in. Doom ban, making sure no shutdowns. And an Ogre Magi ban. Now, I personally love praying to Regis every time I see
I think it's just that bloodlust that they're scared of.
Anytime he comes in there, the multi-fire blast just...
Sure. You can't really do anything about the fire blast. You have to play around it, but I think the bloodlust would be very good here. Really good on the PA, although there's only really one right-clicker on the side of Landboys, so I wouldn't be
I think they're running on the mindset there's going to be another one here.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm almost thinking they need...
4, 3, 2...
Warlord,
perfect with this lineup.
And that goes right, and there's a Lion.
So we're looking at probably a core Phoenix.
So I'm expecting the Lion to be the shutdown for anyone that gets too close.
Right.
He's so much disable in that, and just really allows him to get in there and do what he needs to.
And that line will blow up the squishy heroes on Landboys. So we have that to look forward to. PA better watch out for fingers.
All right, so starting out on the Dire side, let's go ahead and talk about who's got who. We got Bowman on the Faceless Void. Voltage, of course, perfect choice with the Disruptor. Zazum, hold still. Zavum has got the Phoenix. And Paladin Knight hanging out on the Invoker with Sniper Penguin on the Lion. We'll see how good his sniping skills are with that Finger of Death. Meanwhile, on the Radiant side, we've got RP Jesus on the Vengeful Spirit. Very nice set. And Glacius has got the Phantom Assassin. Come here. Cubix is on the Troll Warlord. Hold still, people. Sorry, you have to bear with me. My eyes are getting a little worn out already. Dupe Master on the Elder Titan. All right, where's your last one? Come here. Come here. I see you. And it's Lingwei on the Puck. So they're going to go ahead and start trying to fight over the first rune here. And this is going to allow them to get in position and get what kills they want. There's a lot of setup for this. Disruptor can come in here, static field them out of it, and make sure they get that first bounty rune. That's really going to allow them to get in there and do what they want to do. But Phoenix is in position, does not want to take that fight. Too much standing there. They're just going to take the free one on this side, let Faceless Void get it, and move on out. And we get shoutouts already. So, definitely in a good position here. Looks like the lanes are going to roll out to be covered one way or the other. We've got Lion with Faceless Void up top. Going to have Disruptor eventually rolling up there. But mid lane is going to be Invoker versus Troll Warlord. Kind of curious how that's going to be. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Phoenix up against the Phantom Assassin and the Elder Titan in lane.
That's a great lineup for Phoenix. He's gonna do really well in that lane, I think. I don't know how the CS is gonna look, but if PA really tries to go in there, there's not much she can do. Fire Spirits will really just mean that she gets turned out.
Yeah, and I think that's really the point of what they're trying to do there. They want to make sure they're keeping the pressure on that lane at all times, and I don't see any reason they can't get in there. Puck's going to go ahead and try to take what farm he can up here as an off lane. And I think he's actually in a good position. He has to be careful Lion doesn't catch him with the Earth Spike, because there is a lot of damage that could be done, but probably not until about level 3. So he's got a fairly safe first couple of levels as long as he doesn't get too aggressive and push out too hard.
He did get the bounty rune, right? So he already had level 2.
No, actually, the Faceless Void got the bounty rune.
He's doing pretty well then on experience. Already level 2. Can't go under tower to CS, but if he gets less, I think he's dead. They have enough lockdown, even without level 3.
Oh, meanwhile, we got a lot of love going down over here. They're trying to catch out the Phoenix. Phoenix has got to be really careful. He's trying to just eat down the Vengeful Spirit, but not going to be able to get it there. Mid lane, they're just poking out, racing their last hits up. Puck wants to play tag. He's really just annoying the supports.
The CS is actually favoring the troll mid, which is surprising. I know that he has probably...
Vengeful Spirit has it. There you go, diving in, going to take out the Invoker. Nice clean pick off there. Vengeful Spirit gets the last hit instead of the troll, though. I'm not sure if that's what they wanted on that one.
Troll is dominating the lane already. Maybe Venge can go make something happen with that. Maybe gold for boots.
Well, the haste rune really helped her get into position for that, and it really helped out. Puck not in a good position here if he's not being careful. Luckily, the spikes are on cooldown. Otherwise, that could have been a really nasty run for him. Glimpse is up, so...
As soon as that glimpse comes out, I think we're going to see a dead. They even have the mana drain. I don't know why you wouldn't go with Hex at level 2 just for the guaranteed kill. But the mana drain means that if Puck hits Hex or Earth Spikes, Puck is going to lose his mana for
quite a while. So Puck has to be very careful. You notice he pulls the lane back here to his tower to try to keep as much as he can going there. He wants to keep it close to the tower so that the glimpse is not near as effective as it could be. But here we go, a lot of trouble going down here for the Phoenix. He wants to try to be aggressive, but Vengeful Spirit coming in, getting in there, putting some damage out.
Really do with the Fire Spirits on her. You can't right click.
Yeah, but definitely drawing him into position, and there it goes.
Great kill.
Oh, so close.
Great play by Phoenix. I called it already. Davim has 93 games on record on Sodabuff profile. This guy plays a lot of Phoenix. Of course, plays a lot of everything. He has a lot of games played, so that was a great kill by him there.
Yeah, and he got really close there. He had to be careful. The Phantom Assassin made sure he popped in just in there to pick that one couple of shots off, but unable to follow through and get enough damage out. Only at level 4. So really,
she could man up. I think she just kind of started right clicking even when she realized that the Fire Spirit damage was going to kill her. She that was too late. She couldn't.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you know it has that burn damage, and they weren't prepared for it. Oh, they may have found. They're looking to do a lot of damage here. Might catch the Elder Titan if he's not careful. Trying to catch him both directions. Damage coming all over the place. Here we go. Icarus tried to get in there, do what he could. Does get the Elder Titan, but may not be able to shut down. Oh, they may get Troll. They may get Troll. Damage is going in. And they're trying to pick off. Oh, so much damage coming in. Oh, Phoenix is going to get picked off here. Not going to be able to escape. Disruptor barely sneaks out of here. May not. May not. Got the damage coming out. There it is. Nice pick off there. Elder Titan coming in just in proper place at the proper time.
Yeah, 2 for 3, favoring favoring land boys.
Yeah, good rotations all the way around, and the TP in there in mid with the Elder Titan allowed him to get that kill.
So, quick note about the skill build coming out on TA. I don't know how I feel about her skipping Blur entirely. That first point in Blur is definitely a value point, 20% evasion.
Radiant's top tower
she
is
might have
under
lived that
attack.
earlier engagement, or potentially been able to survive longer in that last fight if she'd had the Blur. But maxing the pin effect still pretty good. She looks like she wants to get aggressive, I would say. Get up in Phoenix's face and take away some of that life point since he has some armor.
Yeah, and that's kind of where it looks like she's trying to go. She knows she's not going to get a whole lot of right click, so if she can get in there and just catch him before he can escape, I think that's the aim they're going for on it. Looking at the items, I didn't see anything too fancy on the build so far. Faceless Void and Invoker are doing a good job of catching up in the CS, though, and they're leading out pretty well. Troll is actually starting to fall behind.
Chart, actually.
Oh, damage is coming down. They're going to try to pick somebody off. Lion has to be careful it doesn't get picked off here. That Phoenix is just doing so much good with those Fire Spirits.
And Faceless Void got a solo kill, I think, on the puck there. Maybe he got a solo Chrono. Chrono is on cooldown. That's definitely going to really help him. He's almost level 7 now.
Disruptor coming in on the mid lane. They think they want to try to catch this Troll, but Troll does have a double damage right now, and that's kind of keeping them from picking on him at this point. Invoker does not want to get caught up against a Troll with double damage. Just too much damage to go. Yeah. They're just rotating around, getting pickoffs. Lion does get picked off.
Armor heroes on Sacred getting picked off so easily.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what's costing them the most, but if they keep a good rotation going here, they're trying to get into positions. Looks like we have a rotation coming here. Vengeful Spirit wants to try to catch this Invoker out. Might be catching him. Elder Titan coming in behind it too. And Puck in position too. Invoker has to be careful. He's fully surrounded here.
As these fights in mid start to get more and more busy, I guess, more, you can see a 5v5 fight here mid. I think Sacred really needs to focus on getting some armor up, whether it's just in the down where they can dump on just getting gone on, or back, or even a cruising guard, just something they can use to mitigate additional damage. Some things that, natural order armor to be taken away, because between PA and Troll and Natural Order, plus the Venge minus armor. I mean, you are going to be taking so much damage for each.
Oh, Phoenix has to be careful here. Might get picked off. Doesn't have enough for his ult. Tries Icarus dive. Does not make it. Puck popping in on the backside. Cleans him out.
From the tempest of battle.
Yeah, dude, just accept it.
Good point to notice here is see the rotation of the supports. They happen to be going top at the time that the Phoenix got picked off, and the rotation happened in the bottom lane first from Lamboy, so they were able to get in there, do what they needed to do, and get back out.
Phoenix looks like he was short on mana. I wonder if he'll go for a mana item this game.
Well, he's already got Sage Mask with Gauntlets, so he's going for the Urn. It's going to allow him to get in there, get his kills, get his heal, and get a decent amount of mana coming back at him. Mid lane looks like he's going to start getting aggressive here. They want to force this Invoker back. Oh, Glimpse is down.
And the ult knock is next out. And they kill the Troll before he just
turns around and wipes them out. Yeah, they've got to be careful here. Invoker, got to be careful.
When you mentioned the evasion earlier, but between the evasion and the miss chance coming out from Troll, this game is going to be an MKB game for both sides to actually hit the targets they're trying to kill.
Yeah, and that's definitely the problem they're going to have. Oh, they're trying to pick off everybody with that. The Titan putting out the Astral Spirit, getting into position, making sure he gets the scouting information he needs, and pushing the lane all the way back where it's at now. Allows the damage to be done in the mid tower. Meanwhile, got to be careful. They want to take out the Faceless Void.
He's got that Madness on him. If he gets caught, he will take a lot of extra damage, 30%.
Well, he's absolutely using it to escape right now. Just wants the move speed. They're going to chase him out, kind of scout him out with the Astral Spirit. You know, not really too concerned about it, so they've got to be careful that he doesn't get caught out. But now he's under tower, so he feels fairly safe to go ahead and take his farm back right now. Meanwhile, during that rotation, Phoenix is just kind of hunting people in the jungle. He wants to find a kill, but he can't seem to find one right now. Has the urn up, just no one to use it on.
He wants to use his ult, I bet. I don't know if he could get a solo kill with it, but if he could, find someone still looking to harass, do something with his early levels, because he does not really need more farm.
No, and see, right now we've got a rotation coming. Problem is, that might be more than the Phoenix wants to dive on. Oh, wait a minute. Elder's breaking himself out. This may not be the fight he wants.
We're going to see the glimpse come out.
There it is. They want to play tag with him. He's not going to be able to escape. Oh, Phoenix trying to dive in. They got the... Oh, look at that. They are going to get... Oh, are they going to get the Disruptor? Almost get a pick off there. Troll coming in, does a nice cleanup, picks off. Phantom Assassin even gets in there and gets a shot off. Nice pick off on the Invoker. Meanwhile, Faceless Void and Lion trying to push down this top tower. Not going to be able to kick out any real damage to it. But
this game seems like it's still heading down the path of
middle tower
this
is under
both
attack.
teams getting mitigated.
Dire's
they have so many
structures
ways
are
both teams to
fortified.
mitigate all the physical damage. So it's
well, if you look on the graphs here, you can see it's just back and forth the entire time.
It's pretty close right now. We're looking at a very large advantage between either team at any point in the game so far. So.
And see, the problem is they have to be so defensive. Every time the Astral Spirit comes out, that's a potential stun. They can't risk that. So it pretty much shuts down the Chronosphere until the Astral Spirit goes back, because they cannot risk popping the Chrono and then getting stunned in it.
Middle tower is under
That's why they
attack.
need the level 6 on their support. It's the ability to finger someone down and to also drop the static field really make these team fights easier to see. Until they get level 6 in those supports, I don't think they can fight. They don't need more farm Void right now. They need to give farm to these supports.
Well, the only one that's not level 6 right now is the Lion. He hasn't been able to get much farm because he's been playing so much save everybody. But I think in a little bit they'll be able to disable everything they need. They're going to go here on the mid again. They want to catch the Invoker. Invoker has to be careful, doing what he can to try to shut down the... But they may not... Oh, Lion! There it goes. Just cannot do the damage he needs to.
Look at that static field. Whiffs.
Oh, but Chronosphere down though. There it goes. Saves the puck. And might get the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to go ahead and ult to save himself. Supernova is going to do the damage it needs to. Nice cleanup. And they did save at least. They're still trying to get pickoffs. Puck just waits until the Sunstrike goes down and moves on. No loss there, but they do get 2 pickoffs for the pickoffs they lost. And it's not too bad for them. Faceless Void has to be a little careful here. Doesn't want to get
Dire's bottom tower
in
is
too
under
much
attack.
trouble.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is
well,
under attack.
Lion is just not in the position to take these things as he needs to. Faceless Void does get the last hit on that tower. It's going to help get that gold coming in his direction. And if you look at the net worth, it is moving in his favor consistently. Invoker's still staying in the lead there. The only one on Land Guild's side that's even making... Troll and Phoenix are doing a good job, or Phantom Assassin are doing a good job of keeping their net worth going also.
One thing I would like to point out, this puck for Landboys has not been successful at all. He's sitting at the second lowest net worth. Second lowest score per minute, actually. And net worth, he's sitting at the 4th lowest. His minute, pretty abysmal. I was watching early game, he was missing some easy CS. I think he's just been having a bad game since then. That's really going to hurt him, because he does not have a point. He's nowhere near.
Dire's middle
He is
tower
kind of item
under attack.
specific, and another problem is look at the
Dire's
Lion. The
middle tower
Lion's
has
even
fallen.
worse position. He just cannot seem to get anywhere. Every time he goes for a fight, he gets picked off. He's not being able to get in there and do what he wants to for damage. Here goes Invoker getting picked off here in the mid. I do not think he's going to be able to get out of this. Glimpse going down to try to save him, though. Good position all the way around. Disruptor did the job of saving him, but don't know if he's
They're
gonna...
just gonna run away.
Okay, he got
Dire's
lucky there.
middle tower
They
is
may have been
under
able to
attack.
follow it up, but they didn't want to risk the chance of someone coming in behind them and picking them all off. So, absolutely good choices all around. Lions in the mid trying to get some farm.
Yeah, there he is. He can get level 6. I think that finger will really help kill PA. She is the one to kill right now.
Oh, but we do have a fight going down here.
Dire's
Oh,
top tower is under
Faceless
attack.
Void has to be careful he doesn't get picked off here. They're doing what they can to shut it out. Faceless has got to get out of there. Stomps go down. Doing what they can.
Dire's
Phoenix will
top
get out
tower
too.
is
The
under attack.
Icarus dive, but that Supernova's a little far back to actually cause any damage.
Oh, but that's beautiful. They do get
Dire's bottom tower
the Troll
is under
Warlord
attack.
with the Phoenix. Icarus dive going in behind it. Lion
That's
gets...
a lot of bolts for just those 2 kills. Maybe this will make some space for the land to catch up. To start pushing.
Dire's bottom tower is
But,
under
you know,
attack.
it's... You know, you've got a pretty good trade-off there. It wasn't a completely horrible fight all the way around for him.
Losing your Faceless Void, it's pretty, you know, close trade. It's not a bad trade-off.
No, they did get the Troll in trade-off, so it's
I'd
not...
say it's about who can get objectives.
Dire's
based off
bottom
of this.
tower
We're looking
is
at
under
1
attack.
for 1. Both teams lost their mid towers. Nobody's dying Roshan right now, and I don't know if either team could take Roshan.
Well, you got a Battle Fury on the Phantom Assassin, so she's going to be able to really doing some damage soon.
Maybe that mech on the troll will be the cue for them to start pushing. That'll be really nice.
Uh-oh. Disruptor, great position here. 30 seconds from his ult, though.
Is he gonna glimpse back this TP?
I would have liked to have seen that.
But it was just the Elder Titan. He had no way of knowing.
Yeah. They want to take this
Dire's
tower.
top
They're being
tower
very
is under
aggressive on
attack.
it. Oh, Invis wore off. He's trying to get in there and do the damage. They figured now's a good time. Look at the stomp coming down.
Oh, only hits 1.
And now they're going to go ahead and take the fight over here. Good position. Nice Dream Coil down there. Going to get in there, do some real damage. Faceless Void has to be careful. It doesn't get picked off here. Trying to run for the hills. There he goes. Does get picked off. Not going to be able to make it out. Elder Titan is definitely getting in some good positions. They're trying to shut him down. Nice Sunstrike to follow it up.
Great Yule Sunstrike combo. Invoker has been nailing it with those Sunstrikes.
Dire's
this
top
game.
tower is
But
under
yet again,
attack.
they lost their
Dire's
Faceless
structures
Void to
are
another
fortified.
fight. Not the thing they
Right.
wanted to have happen. And all they picked off...
Economy not looking as strong as
Radiant's
right now.
bottom
He's about even
tower
with
is under
control,
attack.
and this PA is just going to take off with that Battle Fury. Going in
Yeah.
top though on cubes.
Oh, there goes the finger. Not enough damage, though. They may still be able to catch him. They're trying.
The Yules
The Yules, baby!
nailed it. These Sunstrikes. This guy has practiced that combo, let's just say. He must have a lot of invocation.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
good thing now is Lion has his ult, and that's going to allow him to start kicking out that nuke damage they need to help burst down this troll and this PA anytime they get into a fight, as long as Lion can survive to get his finger off. Problem is they keep getting into position. They may not be able to survive it sometimes. Vengeful Spirit has a haste rune, and she picks up. She's going to go ahead and drop some wards, get into position, and looks like she's going to pick up the Invis, or has the option of picking up the Invis, but they're going to go ahead and put
Dire's
pressure on this
bottom
tower.
is under attack.
Bottom tower looks like it may be going down. No defense really coming from the Dire at this
It's going
point.
to be a free tower.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Looks like they're thinking about taking the fight here on the top tower,
He's going to defend top.
but
Dire's
see,
bottom tower
they're
is
actually
under
defending
attack.
it here.
Secret's coming in with all their old stuff.
There you go, Chronosphere going down to protect them.
Quite a good chrono. He's got 2 of his teammates caught it.
An end of an age.
Oh, the damage! Phoenix getting in there. Beautiful. Nice shot from the Phoenix. Is he gonna die to the tower? That would have been
Trying to
bad.
get the kill.
Troll can't survive this. They're gonna keep the pressure on him. Can they get? Oh, they even dropped everything on him. They're gonna try to take him out. Not sure if they're gonna be able to pick him off though. Dream Coil goes down.
Is under attack.
Puck. Oh, Puck didn't even survive it. Very good for Sacred. Doing what they have to get in position, get the kills.
Watching Zaven there, he was securing
Dire's
all those
middle
kills
tower
with Burn.
is
He
under
has
attack.
5 burn charges.
Radiant's
there.
top
This guy
tower
is
has
rich.
fallen.
And he's sitting on 1,300 gold too. This Phoenix having a great impact in this game.
He's already got his mech. uses it for the fights. Anytime they're in a bad situation, he's already got in there and landed it. Disruptor got off every one of his skills during that fight, and that was the big thing. A lot of people did not see.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's always the hardest thing when you're playing with a Faceless. Don't get caught in the Chronosphere. You gotta let... Oh, look at that! Glimpsed away. See ya! Disruptor still gets picked off, though. They do a flat... Oh, they're trying to catch him. Yules is saving him so far, but nope. Finally does get picked off.
Is under attack.
Gotta escape there, Phoenix. Run for it while you can. Meanwhile, pick up the bounty room on the way out.
I noticed that as a mech carrier has been much more effective than Control because he can actually get out of the fight or, survive somehow. Troll will go in, engage, just get Yules up and kited and then burst it down after his team gets killed. That's really not having that big of an impact for Landboys. I had said that would be their cue to start pushing, but relatively they've only gotten 2 Tier 1 towers since then, which is not that much better than their opponents.
Well, they've still been doing a good job of keeping control of the net worth, but you can see the tank dive after that team fight, and they've still technically doing okay in XP on catching back up. I attribute a lot of that to the Battle Fury doing a good job of making sure their farm is going constantly. And it doesn't hurt that Elder is stacking camps for them, making sure that there is plenty
Dire's
going
middle
on.
tower is under attack.
We're even on kills here, and it looks like we're about to get back to even on gold. It's been up and down.
Oh, there they go. They're diving in. They want to catch that troll.
There's the Yules.
Oh, they're trying to take him out. It is a 2.
It's just right click straight through the static storm and healed up. That was a great fight for Landboys.
Yeah, they did lose the PA though, but it was 3 for 1, so it's not a bad trade-off.
You'd rather not have the PA go down, but it's a pretty good trade. She's actually more than 50 gold ahead per minute over the Invoker, so looking really good.
Meanwhile, they're going to deny the tower in mid. And it looks like they're going to rotate.
Dire's middle tower.
They may not even rotate
denied.
the bottom to protect it. Nope, they're changing their mind. They're going to go. Phoenix wants to go down there.
Tower is under attack. Dire's structures
well,
are fortified.
No, Phoenix in position will be able to shut down. Those fire spits do so good of shutting down Troll's ult. I mean, it's such a big negation of it that they can just dive right in. They don't have to worry about it.
They kind of counter each other to some degree.
You do have a smoke. They know there's a smoke.
Right over those wards there. No sentry wards, but they reveal. I'm just going to point out, Landboys are very good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They have whole Dire bottom lane jungle area. Just ward it up.
Here they go. They realize that it's most likely going to be
Dire's top
Roche.
tower is under attack.
Huck's about to spot it after the invis room.
He sees it, but he's going to steal it. He's going to steal it. He's either going to deny it or take it.
Roshan has fallen to
Oh, he didn't get to take it. But they did get in position for it. Nice pick off. Good mech, and now they're diving right in. They're going to get 2.
That's going to be 2 fast kills there, and no Aegis pops at all. That was nothing accomplished for Landboys. That puck looked like he wanted to steal the
Radiant's
Aegis, but he
bottom
wasn't even
tower
close
is
enough.
under attack.
I thought he was going to go for a Dream Coil in the silence, so he could at least, let the team initiate, but there was nothing.
No, and see, they're going to turn around and take a
Radiant's bottom
tower off of
has
it,
fallen.
and they're going to go ahead and use this to push. But on the other side of it, you've got Landboys about to push this top tower. So it's going to kind of be defend or take at this
Right, it
point.
might be a trade, and I think the trade probably favors probably Landboys. I know PA is great late
Dire's
control,
middle
but
tower
the
is under
Chronosphere
attack.
and the Invoker will let that
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
be better in the late game.
Well,
What do you think?
Maelstrom's up on the Void, and that's going to allow him to just keep stacking up his attack speed. They're going to take this fight. They know they can. And
Dyer's top
if
tower
Void just
is
keeps
under
getting this
attack.
farm by getting these
Radiant's
last hits on the
bottom tower
towers.
is Radiant's bottom tower
He could
has
get used.
fallen.
I think he has an advantage in the matchup against PA, especially because
There they go. They're glimpsing in. They're going to pick off Troll. They don't want to let him get away. Faceless Void jumping on him. Making sure. And there goes Lion with that finger.
that was probably a little chaos, but you know, Lion's been having a rough game.
Well,
Level 9 there.
That's the thing is,
Link dagger.
his entire job is to make sure that they die. Whether he has to take them or if he just has to do enough damage so that somebody else can take it.
I'm looking for him to get his Link dagger. He has 1,700 gold right now. Actually picks up by Clarity at 25 minutes. I'm not sure what that's about, but he's only 500 gold away from his Link dagger, and that will definitely be a game changer.
I think it's going to allow him to start really moving forward in the aggression here. We're looking like the Shiva's Guard is in progress for the Phoenix.
Puck doesn't even have a blink. He went rules. I don't know how I feel about that. I know that there are some times when you would want to skip the blink on Puck, but this doesn't seem like one of those. Those can save you from static field, but it's not going to let you win the game. That's where the team is lacking right now.
Well, yeah, and that's the sad part is they're relying on Puck's natural ability to initiate, but they're also relying on Venge to get in there and get the swaps in when they need it. So they're trying to use Venge for swap like the Glimpse is being used on Disruptor.
I think they're looking for a big stomp. They've been trying to get those stomps off. It's just not paying.
There it is. Phantom Assassin gonna get abused a little here. Faceless Void gets picked out though. First thing, they're not even gonna let it get away.
I think the ult's really landing there.
Lion gets PA, Phoenix gets Vengeful, and they're trying to pick off the Elder Titan now. They just can't kick the damage out when they need it, unfortunately. There they go, Yules is going down, not going to let him escape, and now they're diving in over here. Troll is doing what he can, does fire it off. Here comes Puck on the backside. That Yule's coming in handy. Does get the Lion, and now he's back here on the backside trying to fight up against the Phoenix. Phoenix trying to pick him off. Glimpse going down. They're not letting him get escape. Invoker wanted that cleanup. And that's full team wipe. Though it was good trades on both sides and a lot of back and forth. If you look at the overall map, you see it. They went to town. Damage all over the place. Items everywhere. Nothing missed out on, really. And now they're going to try to turn that into a tower. Not a bad situation for them, really.
No, I think that was a nice swing for Sacred there. They got a whole 5 in life.
Oh, Invoker's going to get picked off here, though. A little too aggressive.
I think they're not going to turn it. I think they're going to back off here.
What's really key is they made sure that Phantom Assassin got that pick off.
Me times 3.
Faceless Void's doing his good job of making sure he gets in.
Another glimpse, and not a kill though. That was just to send ET back to space a little bit.
Yeah, they want to give as much time as they can so that everyone can get set up here in the mid. Invoker is a big key for these fights, and they don't want to run the risk here. They give him as much time as possible to get back. Faceless Void coming around on the side here. Chrono is ready, already has the Demon's Edge. He's getting ready to take this fight too. They know the opportunities are there. There goes that crit. Man, that crit, just so much damage. But the Shiva's Guard is up, and this is not the kind of fight they want. There it goes, popping the Phoenix Guard. Not going to get his ult down in time though. But they're going to try to take out the Troll. Troll going to go ahead and take back every bit of that life, though.
Top tower is under attack.
And they get a double kill.
Troll making it out there, and that's great for them. They're going to be able to push high ground. Mech is on cooldown, though, so maybe they will have to attack to heal.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is because the Phoenix was picked out so early, there was no mech on.
No mech, no Supernova. I believe he only got a single Shivas off. That would have been devastating if he was able to get the double Shiva, double mech, everything else off.
Yeah, well, it's one of those situations where I'm not sure how this is going to work out for them. It looks like they're going to lose this tower. I don't think there's much they can do. Chronosphere is down. Time Walk's the only thing available.
Probably Invoker to
tower
drop
is
some
under
spells.
attack. Dyer's middle
Throw
tower
out the
has
meteor
fallen.
maybe and kill the creep wave. That's about all I can hope for.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to save the racks is about all they're going to be able to do here.
Dyer's bottom tower is
Land
under
wisely
attack.
backed off, but we might have been able to press advantage there more. I think if they can take advantage of the supports they place there at the middle lane towards the dire tier 4s, tier 3s, excuse me, you can actually farm the Dire's jungle now, take map control, and really start to wrap this game up, even though the kills are still even. And everyone's looking ahead just because they have map control.
And that is the key, is the more you can see, the more you can do. I mean, the fact that they can't even move out in a position because of where everything is the problem for them. They're moving all down here on the bottom lane. They know they have, this is the freest route they have to getting down here and pushing
This
this
should make
tower.
my life easier.
I can see from their wards that the Radiant jungle is currently clear, and they're hoping to just maybe push the bottom tier 3. I don't know if they really think they can go high ground right now.
Uh-oh, smoking it up. They're looking for who they can pick off. Full smoke, they're rotating around, they see him crossing, they think they're going to Roche. They see him with their wards, but they're not in position to find him yet.
She's back to Zerd Queen, and she's
They're trying to come in.
Chips in the night again.
They just want to find him, and they're walking away from each other, so one's chasing the other one through the map. Smoke's going to wear off before they catch him. So there goes Smoke, and there they see him, right there. That nice dominated creep doing a great job. Wards are down. Faceless Void leading the way. Not sure if that's how they want to do that, though. There he goes. He's getting stunned out. They dive right in. One shot.
He's not even going to get the... He does have vibes back, though. See if
Phoenix goes down also.
this is terrible for Sacred. Can't they get anything done? They just run.
Are they even going to get the Elder Titan? Nope. Survive with the mech.
May you ride on
There's
another
3 down there. Looking at the 4th one's going down here with Disruptor. And now it's just... oh, we got to buy back on the Disruptor, but...
I think that's a little early. Maybe
no, they know they have to defend this. They could be racks.
Faceless Void is saving his
Dyer's
buyback. He's
middle
going to win 15
barracks
more
are
seconds.
under
I think.
attack.
I don't know. They're going to lose racks here. I don't think there's anything they can do to stop it, even if Faceless Void vault back.
Dyer's middle barracks has fallen.
They have to be careful. And see, here it is. The backup. The swap goes in there. Going to try to shut down the Invoker as fast as possible.
Dyer's middle barracks.
He has to Ghost Walk to get out of there. Glimpse going on the PA. Nope.
Radiant's bottom
They
tower
get
is
the
under
Vengeful, but they're not going to be able to do any real damage.
is under
The worst
attack.
person to kill because you now have an aura on your Void. Honestly, Lamboy is probably going to take another one. They're lining up for top.
Does look like they're in a good position to take it, but they're not going to be able to take it. Everybody's up.
Chrono's up, the Supernova's up. Landboys know this. I don't know if they're feeling brave enough right now. Honestly, the Venge may not matter. They could probably take it either way, but they're going to back off just to be safe.
Yeah, it's always better to be safe, not sorry in those situations. They've already got the racks, and at this point with the racks down, they know they can do pretty much whatever they want to. They know that farm's going in their direction. If you look at the map, you can see the net worth zooming in their direction. Same with the experience. Net worth is absolutely favoring them all the way around. And if you look at it, the kills, Phoenix is leading in kills.
Playing exceptionally well, even though the
Dyer's
team's
top
kind of
tower
behind right
is
now.
under attack.
Dyer trying to get in there and take that hit.
Dyer's
He's not going to be able to get his
It's only
position for
one
it.
of your troll on Phoenix.
Phoenix isn't playing. He wants to get that kill.
He'll probably get this kill. If they
Oh, the beak.
B for it. Can he make it out?
But meanwhile, Puck gets the Faceless Void. They're unable to secure Roshan.
That was an impressive kill. And Pluck has his Blink Dagger now and Table. I missed that Blink Dagger pickup.
They're doing a good job. They're going to go ahead and pick off the Roshan, and I think this is pretty much going to allow Phantom Assassin to walk straight in. Not sure if there's going to be much they're going to be able to do here.
Well, he does have, max evasion and an Aegis and an BKB. If they could really burst her down once and kill the rest of the team, she probably can't fight 5v5 or 5v1.
Yeah, but the problem is every time they try to engage, the Venge swap dives in and chases them right back out. And there he is, diving right back in again.
They engage no white frontal up with that Phoenix too. Supernova, I would assume. Oh.
Supernova does save him, just barely. He's trying to get those kills in when he can. There's Faceless Void diving in, wants to play tag. Doesn't have enough to survive it, though. And yeah, that chrono was needed if he was going to take that fight.
I think he stopped. He had 2 of his allies in.
Oh, there you go. At least Lion gets it down. He's like, I'm not going down without at least getting my ult off. Doesn't help him, though. He does get picked off, and GG's already been called. But very close back and forth game the entire time. They did a very good job of getting in positions when they needed it. But just, I'm not sure if that worked out the way they wanted to towards the end.
No, I'm surprised. Sacred praised pretty highly coming into this. They picked a lineup that seemed pretty comfortable, especially looking at their Dota bus and just seeing what heroes they play. They play a lot of Invoker and Phoenix and Faceless Void. This was their comfort zone. So maybe they just got outplayed here.
And, I mean, Lamboy is showing very consistent play the entire time. They've stayed focused on, okay, we need to make sure we get the farm in on the Phantom Assassin.
That PA was mad farm. She had a Battle Fury at 13 minutes, 14 minutes. It was very early.
And it allowed her to really just take off at that point. Once that Battle Fury landed, just absolutely took it away, and they really didn't have an answer to her after that. So it was definitely a good position for them to be in. So give us a little bit. We'll try to grab one of those guys, put them up here on the block, and give them a talking to.